Okay, I'm going to read my latest blog and then talk about it afterwards. Okay, so this is 2 days ago. Today's April 26th. Being self expressed, living my design. One of my gifts is the ability to make little changes of correction. In design school, in graphic design school, I thought that the critique was the easiest and the most fun thing to do, as opposed to um, maybe creating the artwork. To notice the critique is to notice what is working and what is not, to identify the detail that needs correction. Like I said, it wasn't the craftsmanship and the labor that brought me the joy, but the analyzing and the critique. The what's the small thing that, when changed, would make it better? In childhood and now post graduation, um, in my interior design life, the same thing is expressed by meticulously adjusting the decorations, the amount of items, placements, and everything in a room to create an environment that is pristine, peaceful, and beautiful. Since a little girl, my mother would repeat when she would come into my rooms, "Wow, I never thought about moving the furniture around in this way before." Um, and nearly everyone who's ever been invited into my home, when I've had my own home, which has been for 5 years now, will say things like, "It feels so good in here. I just like the vibe in here." And that's something that I do. I master the vibe of the environment. This is in my human design. Having the eye of the detail as well as the gift of improvement. Luckily, this detail and desire for improvement has never shown up as like an OCD or obsessive compulsive disorder. Instead, it's more of just a satisfaction and a fulfillment um, when I find the correct balance. And everything in my life is balance and harmony. Uh, if in relationships with other people, um, in my own interpersonal figuring out things of the world, that's what I do. I find the harmony and the balance. So I have my own fashion brand, and I curate this brand feeling, this very elegant feeling. And with the help of my team and the roles, with the help of my team, the roles and duties get fulfilled. Even in hiring, I use this gift. For example, instead of doing everything painstakingly by myself, I can see what needs to be done, and who, based on their talents and skills, can do it. And I outsource a lot of things. This is Outsourcing is one of my favorite ways to use money. In my physical body, I'm the same. Keeping myself healthy when something is off, I handle it quickly. I hire help in my health and development too, right? I can see where an improvement is possible, and I encourage and put attention towards the most efficient way of achieving this improvement or result. It's like I can see right away, no, that needs to go over to the left, and it will make a huge difference. Not just a little tiny difference, but like, yeah. To me, success is living in alignment with my design, who I am, who I was designed to be. I can figure this out by learning from various energy charts, such as astrology and human design, and to pray for the divine design of my life to be fulfilled. So, right, we all have this divine design. We're all born to be self-expressed, to 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 fulfill who we are. We're not all supposed to act like Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, right? We're supposed to be ourselves. Um, the acorn will always be the oak tree. That's the divine design. That's that's my number one goal in life. So how do I do that? How do I go about it? First of all, it's interesting to note that that is like my biggest desire. I don't think if you have that shared desire with me, I don't think you could ever like force somebody to have this, right? Like my I don't know if my family has the same desire for self-development that I do, right? Mine is pretty extreme in comparison to others. But what excites me is what I follow. Design, fresh flowers, beauty, um, psychology, philosophy, certain religions, just these ideas of thought about living a certain way in health and in relation to the earth. These are things that interest me. And so I learn about them. And as I learn, okay, let's say the study of astrology, for example, as I learn more and more, I find things that I can implement for myself. Okay, I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra sun. She's the harmonizer. She's the equal girl, right? She can make harmony and make things beautiful. That's what I do. Um, I also pray a very simple prayer for let me have my, talking to the universe, talking to myself, talking to an invisible energy that is everything, saying, I know that there's a divine design, there's a divine plan, there's a perfection to how things can be, and I seek to be aligned to that. I seek it out. I actively am looking for that. I want that, and I don't want anything else. I want to be aligned with that divine design of my soul here. Whether it's my divine design career, my divine design husband, my divine design home, wealth, friendships. And I think it's something that I'm born with, right? I have that seed. And being here in the environment of Earth, there's all these forces of conditioning, what society says is correct for you to do, what your parents say is correct to do, um, what astrology is, what the planets are doing has a impact on like the world that we perceive. All of these things condition us. And so it's like a battle. I mean, battle is too harsh of a word, but it's something to accomplish, to identify what is something outside of you, what is this conditioning, and what is your divine self. Like, what is this true self? What is this you? What is this real you? Let's develop it and like shake off anything that isn't you, especially things that you've learned that are negative or have no help from you. Something that I feel like I trust is like ascended masters, Jesus, Mother Mary, Goddess Isis. That's who my tattoo is, Goddess Isis here. And Green Tara, Kuan Yin, Kali Ma. These are beings who, from my understanding, were once humans and went to school to birth the most divine version of themselves. Whether I assume that you have to have the intention to do it, right? You need to intend, no, I want to be my divine being. Less of the mind, less of the nonsense, less of the conditioning, and more of the sacred, more of the pure, more of the beautiful, more of the perfect, more of the divine. That's what I'm here for. That's what I care about. I think in the process of getting it, the process of trying to achieve, I'm a, I assume that um, each individual will achieve various achievements, right? For myself, this word serenity is really big in my life. There's an aspect, maybe it has to do with my uh, type in human design called the projector, which is, we don't have the sacral center defined. And that means we don't have consistent and reliable energy to get up and go, to do things. And I know that I don't. I prefer to rest, to lounge, to lean back. That is part of my design. That's who I am. One of my phrases is that I've heard from God over and over and over is trust and relax. Like let go, stop, don't worry, don't think, don't even try. Trust and relax. So I know for me, when I'm living fully expressed, when I'm living my divine design, that I'm a serene being. I'm very regal. I'm very sovereign. I know myself. I also love the concept of knowing thyself. Know thyself. Right? This indigo third eye wisdom. But also comfort and love, the open heart center, love of the angels. These are all things really close to me. They're in my aura. Other people, their divine design will be expressed maybe bold and powerful leaders saying, hey, I see something in the streets that is crazy. Let's go change it. I have the power and strength to do that. I'm not that person. I don't care to grab a whole bunch of people. Come on, let's go have a revolution. My change in life is completely different. I stand in this sovereign and serene power, and somebody can witness me and see that that is a possibility, that that's something that can happen. That's real. It's not made up. Yeah, it's real. My DNA is that. I'm not playing. I'm not no pretend here. It's real. And then if they desire it, they can, I don't know, seek it. Maybe they see me living my divine design and it inspires them to live theirs, you know? I'm sure we have lots of similarities, but then there's you and you have the the differences that make you you instead of you and me. Right? I'm me. There's also the person who is there's so many different people. We're all so different. Okay. That's it for me today. I'll talk to you later.